Alright people, we back with another deck profile. This time we have a Fiendsmith Maliss deck profile. Second place runner up for the German Open, Frankfurt 2024. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, make sure y'all share the videos. But let's get into the deck profile. So the deck profile, we play 3 Maliss Dormouse, Maliss Link monsters that point to this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can only use each of the following effects of Maliss Dormouse once per turn. During your main phase, you can activate this effect. Banish 1 Maliss monster from your deck. Also for the rest of this turn, Maliss monsters you control gain 600 attack. If this card is banished, you can pay 300 life points, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except Link monsters. Then we play 2 Maliss White Rabbit. You take no damage from battles involving Maliss Link monsters that point to this card. You can only use each of the following effects of Maliss White Rabbit once per turn. If this card is no more special summon, you can set 1 Maliss trap from your deck with a different name than the cards in your graveyard. If this card is banished, you can pay 300 life points, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except Link monsters. Then we play 3 Chesty Cat. So the interesting thing about this deck, most decks either play 3 or they only play 1. So this deck right here plays 3. Any monster destroyed by battle with the Maliss Link monster that points to this card is banished. You can only use each of the following effects of Maliss Chesty Cat once per turn. During your main phase, you can banish 1 Maliss card from your hand. Then you can draw 2 cards. If this card is banished, you can pay 300 life points, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon from an extra deck for the rest of this turn except Link monsters. Then we play, we play 1 Dotscaper. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon it. If this card is banished, you can special summon it. You can only use 1 Dotscaper effect per turn and only once that turn. You can only use each effect of Dotscaper once per duel. Then we have 2 Fiendsmith Engraver. You can discard this card, add 1 Fiendsmith spell / trap from your deck to your hand. You could target 1 Fiendsmith equip card you control and 1 monster on the field. Send them to the graveyard. If this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle 1 other light fiend monster from your graveyard into the deck / extra deck. Special summon this card. You can only use each effect of Fiendsmith Engraver once per turn. Then we play 1 Lacrima, the Crimson Tears. If this card is normal special summon, you can send 1 fiend monster from your deck to the graveyard except Lacrima, Crimson Tears. During your opponent's turn, if this card is in your graveyard, quick effect, you can target 1 Fiendsmith Link monster in your graveyard, shuffle this card into the deck, and if you do special summon that monster, you can only use each effect of Lacrima, Crimson Tears once per turn. Then we play 1 Fabled Larry. When this card is discarded to the graveyard, special summon it. 3 Mold Charming Fualos. This is basically go in second, draw power, or first if you whenever you play it or whatever, you also main deck it. But if you draw this card, go in second, and you have it in your hand, you basically pitch it, and every time your opponent would special summon from the extra deck or from the deck, you draw 1 card. So basically, Maxie's little brother. So we played 3 of those. 3 Ash Blossom Joy Spring, the most generic hand trap in the game. 1 Bestial Magnemite. You can target 1 light or dark monster in either graveyard, banish it, and if you do special summon this card from your hand, this is a quick effect if your opponent controls the monster. If this card is special summoned, you activate this effect. During the end phase of this turn, add 1 dragon monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand except Bestial Magnemite. You can only use this effect of Bestial Magnemite once per turn. Then we play 3 Bestial Druid Swarm. You can target 1 light or dark monster in either graveyard, banish it, and if you do special summon this card from your hand, this is a quick effect. If your opponent controls a monster, if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls, send it to the graveyard. You can only use each effect of Bestial Druid Swarm once per turn. Then we play 3 Maliss and Underground. When this card is activated, you can banish 1 Maliss card from your hand, deck, or graveyard, while 3 or more of your Maliss traps with different names are banished. Maliss Link monsters you control gain 3000 attack. While you control Maliss Link monster, your opponent monsters can only target Maliss Link monsters for attacks. You can only activate 1 Maliss Underground per turn. Then we play 3 Allure Darkness. Draw 2 cards, then banish 1 dark monster from your hand, or if you don't have any in your hand, send your entire hand to the graveyard. Very, very creative. 2 Fiendsmith Track. Add 1 light fiend monster from your deck to your hand, then discard 1 card. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Fusion summon 1 Fiendsmith Fusion from your extra deck by using monsters from your hand or field. You can only use each effective Fiendsmith track once per turn. Then we play 1 Gold Sart, 3 Infinite Impermanence, then 1 Fiendsmith from Paradise. This card is super crazy. Thanks to Joshua Smith Pack and all of the teams that's been testing this. This card right here has kind of warped the format a little bit. Target one level 7 higher light theme monster you control. Send all other cards on the field to the graveyard that are not that monster. If your opponent special summons a monster while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card. Send one Fiendsmith monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard. You're going to use each effect of Fiendsmith in Paradise once per turn. Then we play one GWO6. You can activate this card to turn it with set by banishing one face-up Maliss monster you control. Special summon one of your Maliss monsters that is banished or in your graveyard. Then if you control a Maliss Sling monster, you will gain life points equal to the original attack of that monster summon. Special summon the original attack of that special summon monster. Then we play one MTPO7. You can activate this card, turn it with set by banishing one face-up Maliss monster you control. Add one Maliss monster from your deck to your hand. Then if you control a Maliss Sling monster, you can banish one card on the field. You can only activate one MTPO7 per turn. Then we play one TB11. You can activate this card to turn it with set by banishing one face-up Maliss monster you control. Special summon one Maliss monster from your deck, or if your opponent controls 3 or more cards, you can special summon one Maliss Link monster from your extra deck instead. For the rest of this turn, that summoned monster cannot attack, and either player can activate its effects. You can only activate one MTB11 per turn. Let's look into the extra deck. Extra deck, we play one Heart's Cryptor. Quick effect, you can target one of your banished Maliss cards, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do banish one card in the field, while this card points to a monster, this card's effect and its activation cannot be negated. If this card is banished, you can pay 900 life points, special summon it, and double its attack. You can only use each effect of Maliss Heart's Cryptor once per turn. Then we have Maliss Red Ransom. While this card points to a monster, the original attack and defense of all effect monsters your opponent control are switched. You can only use each of the following effects of Maliss Red Ransom once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can add one Maliss spell from your deck to your hand. If this card is banished, you can pay 900 life points, special summon. Then you can banish one Cyberse monster from your deck. Then we play one White Binder. If this card is special summon, you can target 3 cards in any graveyard, banish them. During your main phase, you can set one Maliss Trap from your deck or graveyard. If this card is banished, you can pay 900 life points, special summoning. Then you can draw one card. You can only use each effect of Maliss White Binder once per turn. Then we play one Link Decoder, one Link Spider, one Splash Mage, one Access Code, one SP Little Knight, one Nightmare Phoenix, one Haggard Lizardos, one Moon of the Closed Heavens, one Fiendsmith Requiem. Basically, the Fiendsmith engine goes crazy in any deck that it's in, which is very, very ridiculous. I'm surprised this engine did not get hit in the ban list. One Fiendsmith Sequence, one Fiendsmith Desiree, and then we have one Superstar Slayer Typhon. Let's go into the side deck. Side deck, we play 3 Artifact Lancia, 3 Mold Charming Perillia. Basically, draw power anytime your opponent would normal or special summon from the hand. Immediately draw one card. 3 Nibiru the Primal Being, 3 Mistaken Arrest. Until the end of your next turn, after this card resolves, neither player can add cards from their deck to their hand except by drawing them. Then 3 Dimensional Barrier for the side deck, and that will wrap up the deck profile. So this is the runner-up, second place Fiendsmith Maliss deck profile. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. This your boy YUGIOH. Let's get to 10,000 subs. We are out.